Today, the angels have guided me to you to reveal a truth that perhaps your heart has already felt, but your doubts have not allowed you to see fully. There is, between you and that person, a connection that transcends time and space. A connection that was drawn before your souls even met in this life. The angels tell me that what you feel, that restlessness in your chest, that sense that there is something more than what is visible, is not a coincidence. You are intertwined in a spiritual and emotional journey that has deep and divine roots. That love, which seems to withstand difficulties, which remains even when everything around seems unstable, is not a simple coincidence. With every gesture, every exchanged glance, every shared silence, your souls are communicating what words often cannot express. The angels want you to know that that person was placed in your path for a greater reason. A purpose that goes far beyond what any earthly explanation can justify. They speak of a predestined love, a love that was sealed in spiritual dimensions and awaits the right moment to manifest itself fully here, in the physical plane. However, something must be understood. True love does not arise easily, without challenges, nor does it materialize before both souls are ready to receive and sustain that blessing. The angels whisper that you and that person are still in a process of growth, that there are valuable lessons that both of you must learn before destiny allows you to come together fully and truly. It is not an empty waiting, but a divine preparation, a sequence of events that are aligning you for a union that will transcend any other experience. You must have felt that this person awakens you in a unique way, that by their side you become more aware of yourself, of your deepest longings, of your weaknesses and strengths. This awakening is part of the journey. The angels say that the purpose of this love is not only union, but transformation. They remind you that, often before truly uniting with someone, we need to connect with our inner selves, heal old wounds, undo limiting patterns, and allow our soul to flourish in its purity and strength. This person, just like you, is facing their own internal challenges. They carry doubts, insecurities, and perhaps even resistances that prevent them from seeing what this love truly represents. But keep in mind that, at a deep level, their souls already recognize each other, already understand the value and depth of the feeling they share. What happens on the physical plane is just a reflection of what is still unfolding on higher planes. The angels are working, guiding, and protecting this connection, so that, at the right moment, everything fits perfectly. However, the angels also ask you to have patience and trust in the process. This is not the kind of love that rushes, that unfolds without preparation or maturity. They want you to know that every step taken, every experience lived by both of you, is a necessary preparation so that when you finally surrender to this love, it is solid, true, and blessed. They remind you that everything that is meant to be requires time to bloom, just like a seed that needs the darkness of the earth before opening to the sunlight. This predestined love is like a flame burning silently, but with a strength that, at the right moment, will illuminate everything around it. It's there latent, waiting for both to be ready to hold it, to live the intensity it demands. And even though waiting can be painful, even though the heart sometimes pleads for immediate answers, the angels encourage you to trust. Trust that there is a purpose. Trust that every moment of uncertainty is actually an opportunity for growth. A step closer to that longed-for realization. The path may seem long, and the angels know that the wait can be lonely and filled with uncertainty. But they want you to see this phase as an invitation to take care of yourself, to cultivate self-love, to strengthen yourself, and prepare for the love that is yet to come. Because when this union happens, it will be something magnificent, and you will need to be whole, with your heart light and ready to receive all that this love has to offer. At this very moment, the angels ask me to delve into what you need to know about this preparation, this waiting, and the true purpose it brings to your life and to this love that is as strong as it is mysterious. There is an energy of transformation around you, a change that seems silent but can touch the deepest part of your soul if you allow it. The angels want you to understand that this predestined love is not a simple connection, it's not a random encounter. It is a spiritual union that holds deep meaning. They reveal that you and this person have been brought together by forces beyond what the eyes can see, that the universe has chosen to unite you for a very specific reason, and that each moment of closeness and distance serves to align your souls, so that both are in harmony when the right time comes. That person who dwells in your thoughts, who makes your heart beat differently, is connected to you in a way that transcends common understanding. The angels show that there was a pact, a choice made by your souls in a past life or in a higher dimension. They met before, they promised support and growth, and they decided together that in this life they would be side by side once again, to experience and evolve through love. However, for this reunion to be complete, it is necessary that both of you are ready to receive and sustain the energy of this connection, which is pure and intense. The angels explain that for this love to manifest in all its fullness, it is essential that you go through processes of healing, self-discovery, and emotional maturity. They want you to see this moment as an opportunity to strengthen your inner self, to grow in wisdom, in understanding, and so you can embrace everything that this predestined union can bring into your life. The challenges you are facing now, the doubts that arise, are not obstacles, but necessary steps for you to rise and be ready for this love. On the other hand, that person is also going through a similar process. The angels show that they are on a journey of confrontation, where they need to deal with their own shadows, their own insecurities. Perhaps just like you, that person feels the intensity of this love, but does not fully understand what it means. And this is where divine providence intervenes. The universe is working so that both of you are prepared, so that, at the right moment, you can surrender to love without reservations, without fears or insecurities. There is a reason for everything you are feeling and experiencing now. Every thought, every emotion that arises when remembering that person, every sensation of closeness, even though they are far away, is part of a divine orchestration. The angels show that the destined love that exists between you acts as a force that guides you, illuminates you, and subtly propels you to evolve. This love has the power to transform your lives, but it is necessary that both of you are in tune with that higher purpose. The angels also ask you to understand that this wait, no matter how challenging, is essential. They remind you that the greatest blessings often come to those who learn to wait, who learn to trust the process, who surrender to divine timing without haste or anxiety. Because this love, when it becomes a reality, will bring a light that will be capable of healing, filling voids, bringing a peace that you have never experienced before. During this waiting period, the angels want you to focus on yourself, on strengthening your spirit, on seeking your own inner light. They tell you that the more you become whole, the more you connect with your own essence, the more you will be ready to receive the true love that the universe has reserved for you. This is the moment to look inward, to connect with your soul, to listen to the messages it has for you, to make room for self-love to flourish, because only through love for yourself will you be fully prepared to love the other. The angels say that for that person, this connection is also intense and sometimes frightening. They feel the strength of that bond, but perhaps they do not yet understand what it means or are afraid to open their hearts to something so deep. The angels work with that person, sending signals, guiding thoughts, whispering messages of courage, so that they too prepare for the moment when this union becomes possible. You can perceive signs of this preparation. Sometimes they arise discreetly, like music playing at an unexpected moment, a memory that appears out of nowhere, a coincidence that seems to have no explanation. These are reminders from the angels that the universe is working on that connection, creating the conditions for that love to flourish at the right moment. If you observe, you will see that life offers you opportunities to grow and align yourself more and more with what your heart desires. This journey is not easy, and the angels recognize the difficulties you face, the doubts, the uncertainties. But they ask you to trust, to keep your heart open, to continue cultivating hope, because what is reserved for you is something worth every moment of waiting. The destined love you feel is not a whim, an illusion. It is a truth that beats in your soul, a promise that your essence recognizes and desires to experience. The angels want you to know that this love is real, that it exists, and that, when both of you are ready, it will manifest fully and unbreakable. Until then, they will be by your side, guiding your steps, strengthening your spirit, preparing your heart to receive that blessing. The universe, like the angels, leaves nothing to chance. Everything you are experiencing now, every experience, every emotion, is part of a preparation that is shaping you, preparing you for that love. There are no mistakes, no delays. What exists is a divine synchrony, a cosmic dance where each step is guided so that in the end, you and that person can meet in a way that transcends any earthly limit. The angels encourage you to stand firm on this journey, to allow yourself to live each moment with courage and faith. And when the right time comes, you will understand that each wait, each silence, each tear was part of a love journey that the universe prepared especially for you. While the angels continue to guide this revelation, they show me that there is something deeper in this wait, something that goes beyond patience and preparation. They want you to understand that the waiting time is not just a transition period, it is an active phase where energies are balanced, and where within you, you are being prepared to receive and hold the kind of love that this predestined connection will bring. There is a silent and sacred magic happening behind the scenes of your life, an energy that is subtly adjusting everything around you so that, when the ultimate encounter happens, it is pure, true, and unbreakable. This love between you and that person already exists in the spiritual realms. It has already been blessed by the angels and the divine forces that govern the universe. The angels say that, at this moment, both of you are on parallel journeys, deeply intertwined. Even though your paths may seem distant or there may be separation in the physical world, your souls are linked by an invisible cord, a line of energy that pulses and vibrates at the same rhythm. You are growing together, even when apart, and that is part of the divine process. The angels speak of a very ancient and sacred concept, love as a path of spiritual evolution. They show that for this predestined love to materialize, both of you must become mirrors for each other, reflecting both virtues and shadows, so that when you meet, you can fully recognize each other, both in the light and in vulnerabilities. They explain that true love is not just about feeling good, it is about growing together, facing challenges, healing old wounds, and allowing internal barriers to dissolve. This person, although perhaps not fully aware of it yet, is already feeling the impact of that connection in their life. They may perceive changes in their way of seeing the world, feel an inexplicable desire to improve, to evolve, to understand more about their own heart. The angels say that this internal transformation is part of the preparation process, that they too are being spiritually worked on to be ready to receive the love you represent in its entirety. You may feel that connection intensely, as if the universe itself is drawing you towards that person, even when the rational mind tries to resist. The angels want you to trust that feeling because it is real. That magnetic force that brings you closer is predestined love in action, the invisible bond that unites your souls, which have already been connected in other lives and are destined to reunite to fulfill something greater. During this process, you may face moments of doubt, wonder if it is truly worth the wait, if this love will truly become a reality in your life. The angels ask you to be patient with yourself, to allow emotions to flow without judgment. They know that this journey can be challenging, that uncertainty sometimes weighs on the heart. But they assure you that this love, this connection, is real and that the wait will be rewarded in a way you cannot yet imagine. What the angels reveal is that this predestined love, when it finally manifests, will be like an explosion of light and understanding. You will see each other with a clarity never before experienced, recognize in the other everything you were searching for, everything that seemed distant or unattainable. This love will bring a peace that transcends human understanding, a sense of belonging, as if all the pieces of the puzzle of your lives finally fit together. And while you wait, the angels ask you to cultivate that peace within yourself so that, when that union happens, you are already in tune with that energy. They show you that self-love, self-awareness, and caring for your spirit are the keys to being ready to receive that love in its purest form. The more you love yourself, the more you create a safe and welcoming space for that destined love to manifest. Moreover, the angels ask you to trust the signs they send you. They are always by your side, guiding you, protecting you, whispering messages that remind you of the greatness of that love and the purpose of this wait. Sometimes, the signs may appear in the most subtle forms: a dream, a song, a phrase that deeply resonates in the heart, a feeling that you are not alone. All this is the universe assuring you that it is taking care of that connection, preparing the way for that love to become real. This destined love is more than an emotional connection. It is a call for you and that person to awaken to your own essence, recognizing that you are more than physical bodies, more than earthly identities. You are souls on a journey, learning, evolving, growing. And the love you share is the fuel that drives you, bringing you closer to both of your divine purpose. The angels show that at the end of this path, when all pieces are aligned and both are ready, the encounter between you will be like a reunion of souls. There will be no doubts, no resistances, only the certainty that you were made for each other. That love, which now seems distant, will be there within reach, and it will be as natural as breathing, as beautiful as the twinkle of the stars. Meanwhile, the angels ask you to remember that this preparation is not a burden, but a gift. It is shaping you, making you stronger, wiser, more aware of who you are and what you truly desire. And in the end, you will realize that this waiting journey was, in fact, the path to the truest love you could experience. And so, with a heart full of hope and patience, the angels guide you to continue on your path, trusting that the time for union will come. They assure you that nothing happens by chance, that this predestined love is already a reality in the spiritual realm, and that when both of you are ready, it will manifest in all its splendor. Delving deeper into this journey, the angels show me that there is an even higher purpose for the predestined love between you. They want you to understand that this connection is not just a divine gift, but a mission, an opportunity for healing and transformation that can affect not only your lives but also the environment around you. This love is like a flame that, once ignited, has the power to illuminate and transform everything it touches. The angels reveal that both you and that person carry marks of past lives in your souls, experiences that have shaped your hearts, that have prepared you for the moment when you would be ready to meet. This predestined love is not a casual encounter, it is the fulfillment of a cycle, the closure of a journey of learning and evolution that spans time. They show that you committed, at some point in the past, to reunite to face your fears together, heal wounds, and transcend them. You can feel, at certain moments, as if the presence of that person brings to the surface deep emotions, feelings that perhaps you didn't even know existed within you. This is the effect of a destined love. It has the power to illuminate both the beauty and the shadows of the soul. It is not a love that goes unnoticed, that comes without challenges. On the contrary, it comes to transform you, to reveal the purest within you and also what needs to be healed. It is through this duality that you will find balance and wholeness. The angels say that this person, just like you, is going through moments of confusion and doubts. The intensity of this love can be overwhelming. It can make you feel vulnerable and insecure, but it is precisely that vulnerability that allows true growth to happen. You are being confronted with your own feelings, with your own internal barriers, and that can be terrifying. However, the angels are by both of your sides, guiding and softening this process, so that, at the right moment, you can meet each other without masks, without reservations. It is important that you understand that destined love is like a mirror. It reflects the deepest parts of each of you. If there is something that still needs healing, this love will bring it to light, not to cause pain, but so that you can release everything that prevents you from fully experiencing this feeling. The angels show me that this connection is a divine opportunity for self-awareness and healing. The more you allow yourselves to be vulnerable and honest, the more you will be clearing the path for love to fully manifest. During this wait, the angels encourage you to look inwards, to recognize what still needs to be worked on within yourself. This journey of self-discovery is essential so that you can be ready for that love. They remind you that true love is not found outside of us but rather is born within, as we connect with our essence, with who we really are. They guide you to realize that self-love is the fertile ground where destined love can flourish. Furthermore, the angels reveal that this connection, when it manifests, will be a force so intense that it will touch everything around it. Together, you will become a source of light and inspiration, an example of true love that can guide others in their own journeys. The angels show that this union has the power to expand, to create an impact that goes beyond the two of you. It's like a wave of energy that reverberates, that inspires, that heals. And that's why preparation is so important, as both of you must be ready to sustain the strength of this love. They also speak of a profound concept, destined love as a service to the world. The love you share has the potential to inspire, to heal, and to transform. It's not just a personal experience, it's something that can resonate in the lives of all who are touched by it. The angels say that when true love manifests, it is a force of light that illuminates the path for others, that shows what is possible, that encourages everyone to seek the authentic and divine. The angels want you to know that, on some level, that person also feels this mission, although they may not be able to explain it. They perceive, even unconsciously, that this love is different, that it has a purpose that goes beyond pleasure or momentary happiness. They feel that there is something greater at stake, something that requires courage, dedication, and faith. That's why, at certain times, they may seem hesitant or confused. They are processing all of this, trying to understand what this connection means and how far they are willing to commit to it. You can help in this process by sending love and understanding silently, keeping your heart open and nurturing the trust that, at the right moment, everything will align. The angels say that this patience is a test of love, a demonstration that you believe in the strength of this connection and that you are willing to wait for divine timing. They remind you that true love never demands haste, but rather flourishes serenely, at the perfect pace that the universe has designated. Finally, the angels reveal that this union, when it manifests, will be a rebirth. Both will experience a renewal, a new way of seeing life, of relating to the world, and of understanding the meaning of being together. This love will not just be a romance story, but a testimony of faith, a spiritual path that will bring light, healing, and purpose to their lives and to those who have the privilege of witnessing this union. The angels ask you to maintain this vision, to continue nurturing hope and trust, because everything that is true and pure has its moment of realization. And when that moment arrives, when you are ready to receive this love in its entirety, it will be like a light that never goes out, an unbreakable force that will sustain each of you in the journeys that are yet to come. As we approach the closing of this message, the angels show me that there is a sacred promise between you, a promise that transcends time and circumstances, that overcomes any obstacle that may arise. This destined love is like a flame burning in your heart and in the heart of that person, even when the physical world seems to keep you apart. And the angels say that, just as the sun always shines again after the darkest night, this love will find its fulfillment when both of you are ready to embrace it in its entirety. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, is orchestrating every detail of this journey. The angels want you to know that there is no mistake, no delay, no deviation that can separate two souls destined to walk together. Everything happening now is part of a preparation, a construction that, although it may be invisible, is solidifying in the spiritual realms. This love does not depend on external circumstances, but on the internal evolution of each one of you. The angels whisper that when this love finally manifests, it will be like a rebirth, a reconnection that will bring a sense of home to both of you. You will recognize each other so deeply that it will seem like time stood still, and every pain, every weight, every moment of doubt will have been worth it. This union will be a reflection of the inner work, of the patience and faith that both have nurtured along this path. You will not only be companions but also soulmates, ready to face together the challenges and blessings that life brings. But the angels also ask you to be patient with yourself. They know that the path of predestined love is not always easy, that there are moments when the heart longs for answers, signs that this love will truly materialize. And it is in those moments of uncertainty that the angels invite you to look inward, to trust what you feel, to remember that even when everything seems silent, the universe is working in your favor. They encourage you to keep the faith, to believe that true love always finds a way to manifest itself, that nothing can stop what has already been decided by the heavens. And when the time comes, when everything is in harmony, that predestined love will emerge in your life with a force that will dissipate any trace of doubt or fear. It will be a union that brings peace to your heart, that fills all the voids that time has created. The angels say that, when this reunion occurs, you will understand the value of each stage of this journey. You will see that each step, each challenge, each tear was essential to prepare you for what is to come. They will show you that this love, besides being a blessing for both, will be a beacon for other souls, a living proof that true, pure, and predestined love can overcome all barriers. And now, before we say goodbye, the angels ask you to commit to writing an affirmation in the comments, a statement that strengthens your faith in this journey. Write, "I accept and trust in divine timing for my predestined love." This affirmation is a commitment that you will be ready to receive this blessing when the right time comes, a sign that your heart is open to what the universe has planned. If you have felt the power of this message, the angels invite you to subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to receive these messages and guidance. Allow your light to join theirs and let this journey of love and faith keep growing. You are supported, guided, and above all, deeply loved. And remember, this connection is just the beginning of a much bigger and brighter journey than you could imagine. Remember, true love is eternal and will always find its way back. Let this message be a reminder that the universe has already decided, and that, in the right moment, you will experience the love you have always dreamed of. Now that you have come this far, absorbing every word, feeling each message vibrate in your heart, the angels reveal something essential to me. The journey you have begun does not need to be traveled alone. You already know that there is a destined love waiting to blossom, but there is one last key for the doors to fully open to this energy in your life. Sign up now. This is what the angels are whispering at this moment, and it is a commitment you are making not only to this love, but to yourself and everything you wish to manifest. By signing up, you will be declaring to the universe that you are ready to receive all that has been reserved for you, ready to walk with faith and openness to each revelation that the angels will bring. This registration is a clear message to the universe that you are willing to open your arms and your heart to all that has been reserved. By signing up, you are saying yes to your own transformation, to the love that is waiting for the right moment to meet you. There are no doubts, only the certainty that this is the next step. Click on Sign Up now, without hesitating, without questioning. This is a direct call from the angels, an immediate connection to what they have to reveal in your life. Allow this choice to strengthen your faith, renew your hope, and make predestined love flow into your path. In the comments, write, "I choose to live the love that the universe has prepared for me." In doing so, you will be assuming your power, reaffirming your confidence in the divine process, and aligning yourself with a vibration of true love that is so close to manifesting. And don't forget, the angels will be by your side with each new step, with each new message. Are you ready to live everything they have to offer you? Click now and be part of this journey of love and light. This is the decisive moment. The angels surround you, observing every step, every decision you make on this journey. They whisper a final message to your heart, a choice you must make now, without hesitation. And that choice is your registration. Click now. Sign up and allow divine energies to work in your favor. This simple gesture, this small click, carries immense power, a clear sign that you are ready to receive, transform, live everything the universe has prepared for you. Your registration is more than a gesture. It is a statement to the cosmos that you are open to true love, to the revelations that the angels still have to offer you. Imagine what awaits you by making this decision. Feel the energy of the angels intensifying around you, ready to open doors, to guide you in every step of this journey. Sign up now, without questioning, and let the light of the angels flood your life. This is your moment. Don't let it pass. Write in the comments, "I am ready to live the love and truth that the universe has reserved for me." With this statement, you seal the commitment to your own destiny, to the predestined love that is so close. By signing up, you join an endless source of messages and spiritual guidance, a current that will take you exactly where you need to be. Click on subscribe now and be part of this path of revelation and love, guided by the angels. Do not wait, the time is now.